Arsenal's charity of the season was the Teenage Cancer Trust, with players and fans alike dipping into their pockets to help those less fortunate than themselves. Through various events, they raised both awareness and money to help young people living with cancer, culminating in an end-of-season Legends and Youth Ball at the Emirates. The aim was simple: to allow youngsters to live as normal a teenage life as possible. It all started with a trip to their hospital, just a stone's throw from the Gunners' ground.
You can see the Emirates from one of the windows.
It's not close enough.
Where do you see the Emirates? Some of the windows. Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see the Emirates.
No, it's not far.
Not only the boss Arsene Wenger, but Spanish keeper Manuel Almunia, captain Cesc Fabregas and Arsenal's lady skipper Faye White were all there to meet the courageous young patients undergoing treatment. Alongside the players was rock legend Roger Daltrey from The Who. He's a leading patron of the charity and has seen great benefits from this season's partnership.
It seems only yesterday that we were out there announcing that Arsenal had taken TCT for its charity this year, and now we're here doing the ball, so it's all going to be over on Sunday, which is a shame, but it's been a great year.
Well, of course, in that year they've raised over hundreds of thousands of pounds for the Teenage Cancer Trust.
Well, yeah, we set a target of 300 and we're already over that, and we haven't had the ball yet, so we'll see what we raise tonight. We're very pleased with that. It's amazing.
As well as visits and appearances, the players also became heavily involved with raising awareness with a series of adverts and events for the Be a Gooner, Be a Giver initiative. Every Arsenal player donated one day's wages to the charity and encouraged everyone else to give what they could afford. These adverts involved the teenagers at the heart of the charity, those either living with cancer or those in remission. Johan Giroud, Gael Clichy and Emmanuel Adebayor all donned elaborate wigs to raise a smile.
They look good.
Gael, Adebayor and myself, we had to wear wigs. Like I had the blonde one, Gael had the pink one, and I had the blonde one, and the girl had to choose the one she preferred, and she preferred Gael, so it was quite good, quite funny.
Were you happy with the script there, that she didn't choose you? Because I gather you had a fetching blonde wig.
No, I mean, no, it was cool. It's true that the pink one was a bit different, so I understand, pink is the girly color as well, but I have to say we looked all good in those wigs. It was quite funny.
It was funny. I hope it's the last time, I'm doing it, because, it's not really good, pink color, long hair on me, but it's a nice thing, and I think we had a good time, and if we have to do it again for charity, of course, we will do it, but the important thing is the charity, and we're happy to help everyone.
And I gather in the plot the girl chose your wig out of all three. You must be very proud.
I'm not sure if she chose the hairs or the man, but at the end of the day it was the pink one, so yeah, that was good, and in between the two big men, I think that the video is going to look really good, and we're proud of that.
Colo Touré and William Gallas were seen pampering a young lady, with Fabregas signing a host of autographs in exchange for kisses. And of course Eduardo wasn't going to get away lightly either.
Colo, the Arsenal players have been filming sketches as part of a TCT advert. What was your sketch about?
My one was really funny, and I think I really enjoy it, I had to cut the nails of the young girl, and it was nearly really, it was facial different, but I think it's always good to do that, and to help the younger people who are sick like her.
And it's about profile, isn't it? Arsenal's job is to raise the profile of Teenage Cancer Trust and bring it more into people's awareness.
Yeah, definitely, it's really important. Like I said, we are an example, in everything we do, show to the other people that they can help those young boys as well. And I think we are all delighted to do that for them.
But that is not all, as Citroën teamed up with the TCT and Arsenal to create the ultimate fans car. World-famous cartoonist Gerald Scarfe designed a very special Citroën C4 with the help of Van Persie, Clichy and Almunia. The car was raffled off at £2 a ticket, Potential buyers wooed by the various unique features of the vehicle. This is surely the most unusual car ever made. So the season ended here at the Legends and Youth Ball at the Emirates, hosted by comedian Matt Lucas.
So ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the players of the Arsenal Football Club first team?
It's a big charity where we all hope, we can get as much as we can, and we can all make sure we do our best, for this charity, because it deserves it.
TCT has been Arsenal's charity of the season. This is the finale almost. How much has the charity touched the players throughout the course of the season?
Well, a lot, and you can see it by all the things that we've done for the charity and for the organization. I think all the players have been involved in adverts, going to hospitals, we gave 1 day wages, all of us, and I think everyone has been very supportive, and we appreciate that from everyone, yes.
Yeah, definitely, just to show our support and hopefully raise as much funds as we can to support this charity, because it's been terrific throughout the whole season.
Does it touch the players, to the players get involved with the charity?
Yeah, you can see the amount of smiles they put on kids' faces, not just kids, adults as well. And with that extra boost as well, you see your heroes, you never know, it could lift someone. So, it's great to do these events, I think.
Not only was the first team in attendance to show their support, but so were a whole host of celebrities on a night of stars that raised over £200,000. The evening included a whole host of entertainment, from quizzes and auctions to music courtesy of The Who, and a set by none other than DJ Judge Jules. A great night was had by all.
It's very nice to be here in aid of the Teenage Cancer Trust. Me and David Walliams did a show with them at the Royal Albert Hall a few years ago, some Little Britain sketches, and it's really nice to be doing something else for them. And obviously they've had a big association with Arsenal this year, and of course with Roger Daltrey, the big gooner of them all, is one of the bigwigs at the Trust. It's great. It's great to be here, and there seems to be a lot of link between Arsenal and the Teenage Cancer Trust.
I mean, being involved with the charity as you are and so many events, has it moved you? Has it touched you?
Yeah, I think, we're here today with the heroes of Arsenal, but there are other heroes, and they're the teenagers who are living with cancer, and also the other people who are affected by that, the parents, friends, family. And so today is to acknowledge them as well.
Teenage Cancer Trust, very worthy cause, yeah, so hopefully we're going to raise loads of money and get the awareness for a very good cause.
And Arsenal are doing a lot for this charity this season.
Well, which is fantastic, being an Arsenal supporter as well. So there's a great sort of union there, and hopefully everyone's going to benefit.
I think the idea about it being teenagers, which is a very evocative thing, and the idea that Arsenal Club promotes teenagers, and so when you see people who are victims of cancer, after the chemo, working one of the units, it's wonderful, and you realise they're the same age as people like Jack Wilshere or Aaron Ramsey who are here tonight, and it's quite a compelling thing. You think, blimey, he's got cancer, he is Jack Wilshere, he is Carlos Vela, it's moving and wonderful.
So you say, being involved, because you have been involved with Teenage Cancer Trust quite a lot, you'd say you've been moved by the charity?
It's been wonderful. I mean, I have a personal connection through a friend of my children's who contracted cancer a few years ago and has benefited from the unit at UCH. And it's also the Arsenal charity, so it's one of the best things, because all charities are good, aren't they? You can't say a charity is bad, a charity is good. But this is Arsenal. This is a personal involvement with me, and we've raised so much money tonight. I've seen The Who, and I sat next to Carlos Vela, who's pretended to understand my Spanish, which is wonderful.
I'm delighted to be here, obviously for a fantastic charity that does some amazing stuff, and the Arsenal team that I do like.
How much?
A lot. I love the manager. That's what it is. I really do love the manager. I think he's been a fantastic asset to this club, and long may he stay here.
And in terms of the TCT charity, it's important for sports personalities to be involved with charities such as this. It works on both sides.
Absolutely. I endorse the charity wholeheartedly, and it's not just about the sporting celebrities, it's about people as a whole getting behind a charity that, you know, really does make a difference to so many teenagers' lives. You know, it's a couple of the children that I've met and the young people that I've met have been delighted, moved and inspired by some of the sports stars that they have been lucky enough to meet.
About 3 months ago, as part of my involvement with Teenage Cancer Trust, I was asked to go to University College Hospital and go to the ward, and I was really nervous about going. You know, it's almost something you want to close your eyes to because it's relatively rare, and I was thinking I almost didn't want to go because I thought it would just be so sad, and I went there and it was just so positive, you know, and it just it just made you realise, or me personally realise, how very, very lucky we are.
During the course of the season, Arsenal helped to raise over £500,000 for these brave young men and women. A terrific effort from all those involved, so high time to have some fun. Isn't that right, Mr. Tufnell?